Dear students, welcome to Nivi's Patashala. In this video, we will be seeing about how to convert NFA to DFA. So here we have taken an example to convert NFA to DFA using the lazy evaluation method. So this is the given NFA. Let us first see the transition table. So I have Q0, Q1 and Q2. Q2 being the final state, and Q0 on A can go to Q0 or go to Q1. So Q0 on A can go to Q0 or Q1, and Q0 on B is looping to itself. So Q0 on B is in Q0. Q1 on A has no transitions. Q1 on B can go to Q2, and Q2 on A and B has no transitions. Now let us see the mathematical representation. Q0, Q1, Q2 is all the states. The input symbols are A, B. Q0 is the start state and Q2 is the final state, and here we have the transition table. So the first step when we have to convert NFA to DFA is to see the start state. So whatever is the start state in NFA will be the same for the DFA. So here the start state is Q0. So Q0 will be the start state even for the DFA. The second step is to obtain the corresponding transitions for the given NFA starting with Q0. So we will start with Q0 because Q0 is the start state, and whenever we find any new state, we will do the transitions for the new state. So let us continue with the second step. So this is the transition table we have for the given NFA. So for Q0 on input A and B, we have to always start with Q0 because it is the start state. So Q0 on input A and Q0 on input B. So Q0 on input A is going to Q0 Q1. So Q0 on input A is going to Q0 Q1, and Q0 on input B is going to Q0 itself. So here we have Q0 on A going to Q0 Q1 and Q0 on B is going to Q0 itself. So here we are finding it for Q0. So again here also we have Q0. So this is not a new state. Here Q0 Q1, this is a new transition we have got. So this is our new state. So we are going to take Q0 Q1 together to form one single state. So we have a new state, that is Q0 and Q1. Simultaneously, let us fill the transition table for the DFA. So here Q0 on input A is going to Q0 Q1. So Q0 on input A is going to Q0 Q1, and Q0 on input B is going to Q0. So Q0 on input B is going to Q0, where we have a new state, that is Q0 Q1. So here we are writing Q0 Q1. This is going to be a single state now. So Q0 Q1 is considered to be the new state. So here we have a new state, that is Q0 Q1. So now I am going to find out Q0 Q1 on input A and Q0 Q1 on input B. So let us see with Q0 Q1 on input A. So here I have Q0 on input A union of Q1 on input A. So here I have Q0 on input A union of Q1 on input A. Here when we are writing, we have to take with reference to the NFA transition table. So here Q0 on input A is Q0 Q1, and Q1 on input A has no transitions, that is null. So union of this will be again Q0 and Q1. Now let us see with Q0 Q1 on input B. So again it is nothing but Q0 on input B union of Q1 on input B. So here we have Q0 on input B union of Q1 on input B. So Q0 on input B has Q0 itself union of, and Q1 on input B has Q2. So Q0 union Q2 is nothing but Q0 Q2. Here we have this to be a new state. So here I have Q0 Q1 on input A is again giving me Q0 Q1, and it is not a new state. Here Q0 Q1 on input B is giving me Q0 Q2, whereas Q0 Q2 is a new state. Here we don't have Q0 Q2 anywhere, therefore Q0 Q2 is a new state. So let us fill the table. Q0 Q1 on input A gave Q0 Q1 itself. Again Q0 Q1 on input B gave Q0 Q2. So therefore Q0 Q2 is a new state. We will write this here. So Q0 Q2 is a new state. So here we have our new state Q0 Q2. Let us find out Q0 Q2 on input A and Q0 Q2 on input B. So first for Q0 Q2 on input A. So I have Q0 on input A union Q2 on input A. So Q0 on input A union of Q2 on input A. So I have Q0 on input A, Q0 Q1 and Q2 on input A has no transition, that is null. So I have Q0 and Q1. Always make sure to see the transition table of the NFA, not to get confused and see the transition table of the DFA. So when we are trying to find out the new states, always take the transitions from the NFA transition table. So here from Q0 Q2 on input A, we have Q0 and Q1. So let us see for input B. Q0 Q2 on input B is nothing but Q0 on input B union of Q2 on input B. So I have Q0 on input B union Q2 on input B. So Q0 on input B is Q0 itself and Q2 on input B has no transitions. So I have Q0, that is Q0 union null is nothing but Q0. So here I have Q0 Q1 which we already have here Q0 Q1 and here I have Q0 which we already have to be the start state Q0. So I do not have any new state. So here we can stop the transitions because we do not have any new states. We must do the transitions, we must continue only if we have any new states. Here both the outputs we have is already in the transition table of the DFA. So we should not repeat. So let us fill the table. Q0 Q2 on input A has Q0 Q1 and Q0 Q2 on input B has Q0 itself. So this is the completed DFA. So this is the completed DFA transition table. In NFA we had Q2 to be the final state. So wherever I have Q2 in the DFA transition table, I will mark it as the final state. So here I have Q0 Q2. So I have Q2 here. So this will be our final state. So again that is nothing but Q0 Q2 where I have Q2 will be marked as the final state. So wherever I have Q2 will be marked as the final state because Q2 was the final state in the NFA transition table or even in the diagram. So here what I have done is we have renamed the states. I have taken Q0 as X. I have taken Q0 Q1. Q0 Q1 is a single state here. So therefore I have taken Q0 Q1 as Y and I have taken Q0 Q2 as Z. So wherever I have Q0 I have marked it as X. Wherever I have Q0 Q1 I have marked it as Y and wherever I have Q0 Q2 I have marked it as Z. So I have renamed the DFA transition table to X, Y and Z. Renaming the states is only to avoid confusion. You can also construct the DFA without renaming any states. So here I have X to be the start state and then I have Y and then I have Z to be the final state. So X on input A is going to Y and X on input B is looping to itself. Then again Y on input A is looping to itself and Y on input B is going to Z and Z on input A is going to Y and Z on input B is going to X. So this is our completed DFA diagram. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe.